Welcome to Scribblers Hour. This is the forum where local creative writers can come along, have a chat with me, discuss their poetry, recite their poetry. And this evening I have with me Julie Stevens, whose pen name is Jumping Jules. Hello, Julie.
Hello, Sue.
How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good. Thank you so much for coming along.
Oh, thanks for inviting me.
That's all right. With our second edition of Scribblers Hour, which is all part of Writers' Corner. And Writers' Corner, as I think you know, we have Children's Corner on a Friday afternoon, Story at Midnight on a Sunday night, and Poetry Corner, which we are going to put all on our website. And then we have Scribblers Hour, which is a live show once a month on the last Wednesday of every month.
Fantastic.
So you're my second guest, and I'm delighted that you've come along. And we met at St Ives, didn't we?
We did.
And just tell the listeners about that how we met, why you were there.
Well, it was actually my first time to the St Ives Poetry Group. I think they're called the Bridge Poets.
Yes.
But there's been a competition to find a new poet laureate of St Ives, and Chris, who was organising it, rang me the night before to say, can you come, you're highly commended or highly listed. And I got there, we all were reading our poems. Mine was called I'm Fine, and I came fifth. It was amazing. It was the first competition I'd properly done, and I came fifth.
Well, it's a lovely poem. You're going to be reciting that in a minute.
Yes.
And the chap who won was Patrick MacDonald, and he was on my show last month, and his poem was wonderful. I can't remember what it was. Sorry, Patrick, if you're listening, but it will be put on our website very, very soon, because we've got all podcasts going up shortly. So let's have a listen then to I'm Fine. If you can introduce the poem, please, Julie. Tell us all about it.
So I've had MS for over 25 years, and so used to people asking me, how are you? And my general answer is I'm fine. Whereas really, and I think this goes for everybody, there's a lot more things going on inside to what we actually say. And so I wrote this poem, I'm fine. You look well. I'm fine. I'm wearing my new boots. I'm fine. I washed my hair. I'm fine. I'm wearing my favourite top. I'm fine. She's gone. I look fine. She can't see. I want to tear down the trees, rip up all the grass, crush the fence surrounding me, kick all the people out of here. I'm a raging monster, but to her, I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. You look good. I'm fine. You okay? I'm fine. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I'm fine. I'm on the verge of drowning, but I'm fine. I'm thrashing in a raging sea, but I'm fine. I'm staring death in the face, but to you, I'm fine. I'm the quiet one who's always fine. I'm the one with a smile on her face, so I'm fine. I'm the one who laughs, so I'm fine. I'm walking a tightrope, but I'm fine. I'm wading in mud, but I'm fine. I'm buried in sand, but to you, I'm fine. I'm the one who lies. I'm the one who laughs. I'm the one who lies. I'm the one who smiles. I'm the one who lies. I'm the one who cries behind your back. I'm so not fine. You don't see the real me. You don't feel the hurt. You don't see the frustration. You don't see the anger. I want to rip the heart out of my life. I want to jump off the highest bridge. I want to swallow 1,000 pills. I'm screaming for help. But to you, I'm fine.
Wonderful, Julie. Absolutely wonderful. You got a round of applause when you recited, didn't you?
I did. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was. Well, it is. It's an absolutely fabulous poem.
Thank you.
And when you are feeling rubbish, and people do say, how are you? And most people say, I'm fine, don't they? Even though they're not. Because you don't want to hear somebody go on and on and on about their ails.
This is the thing, and I'm very conscious that I just don't want to moan.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you've got every reason to moan, my lovely. Every reason to have a good old go. But then this is how you come out in your poetry, don't you? And we're going to hear a lot more later on, which is lovely. Yep. So tell me about, you've had MS for how long now?
Well, it first started when I was 19.
Oh.
And that's a long time ago, going on 29 years.
Yes.
My left hand went. I'm a pianist, so obviously I couldn't play, and I suddenly couldn't stretch octaves, couldn't coordinate anything with it, couldn't lift anything up. I just lost everything. 6 months later, it got better. Thank goodness. It's still weak, but it's nowhere near. I've never had what happened then. And then 2 years after that, my legs went. I'm a bit of an athlete. I was hockey player. I couldn't run like I used to. They kept feeling heavy. I was riding my bike. Something's not right here. This was the second episode. Again, it got better. I got back to normal, could do normal things. 3 years after that, so this is how long it took to diagnose me. So we're now in 95.
You still hadn't been diagnosed?
No, it took 5 years back then. I think they're better these days, but back then it was a wait and see.
Yes.
5 years later, something with my eye happened. Not terrible. It's called optic neuritis. It hurt. And that got me diagnosed. 2 years after that, the legs came back. And from then on in, I was moved to what they call secondary progressive. So it is now slowly progressing. Are
you able to play any instruments at all now?
Yes, I can play the piano. Absolutely fine.
Good.
I play saxophone. Love it.
Lovely. Because Jacqueline Dupre, she had MS, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
That brilliant cellist, absolutely superb cellist. So, is all your poetry around MS? Or let me ask you another question. Were you writing poems before you were diagnosed?
Well, I went to Huntingdon College in Cambridge, so we're going back now to 89.
Yes.
And in our spare time, a friend and me would sit in our rooms when we were bored and we'd write poems. Now, I only remember 3 poems from that time. I then became a primary school teacher. The poetry just got forgotten.
Yes.
A year ago, a friend of mine who does write poetry said, why don't you give it a go? Okay, I did. So then it all kicked off. So I wrote, probably now I'm on 72 poems.
Okay.
There's none stopping me.
And is it all about MS and how you feel?
A lot of them are connected to situations concerning MS.
Yes.
But I've also written children's poems.
Yes. You'd come in and recite some for me, so we're going to be playing them on Children's Hour in the next few weeks.
Monster Mum and
Monster Mum, My Witch.
Yes.
I do remember them.
So, but I mean, mostly they're about things that happen to me. That's where the ideas come from.
Yes.
And having MS gives you lots of ideas.
And lots of humour, I've noticed, Julie.
Yes. I do tend to laugh and smile it all off.
Okay. Well, what's the next poem going to be? Is this going to make us smile?
This one will make you laugh, hopefully.
Okay.
So one of the symptoms of MS is brain fog. So you forget words, or you say the wrong word. I lose track of conversations because of getting tired. So I wrote a poem about it. It's called Juggling Words.
Lovely.
My legs are always struggling to flow, and my brain doesn't tell me what I need to know. I'm a word-juggling poet wading upstream in a river of words trying to catch what I mean. He asked for an apple, or was it a pear? I really couldn't remember after I'd walked over there. We needed some stamps from down the road, but I bought him some milk. That wasn't what I was told. I'm a word-juggling poet wading upstream in a river of words trying to catch what I mean. When speaking with them, I couldn't follow the debate. Forgot what we were saying, wanted to hide or escape. I tried to join in, but I got it all wrong, so I sat there quiet, pretending to be strong. I'm a word-juggling poet wading upstream in a river of words trying to catch what I mean. This brain fog can really get me down, makes me anxious and worried, the chief zombie in town. Get rid of this tiredness, I'm trying not to drown. But all this muddling and tripping makes me the best performing clown. I'm a word-juggling poet wading upstream in a river of words trying to catch what I mean. If I say a wrong word or forget what I was told, please don't leave me out here alone in the cold. My cognitive powers are not all they seem. I could be Prime Minister or even the Queen. So be kind to me when I get it wrong. I'll always make you laugh singing my song. I'm a word-juggling poet wading upstream in a river of words trying to catch what I mean.
I've got the biggest smile on my face.
Great.
I love I'm a word-juggling poet. Beautiful, absolutely
Thank
stunning.
you.